Hello, buddy. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and get another episode in here. So we're going to go see if we can knock out these dwarves this time.
No!
Let's scout first. If you have a hero, you can take him out of your army, scout, and then put him back in your army a lot of times.
Move! Off ship! Raid! All hail, horned rat! Poison blade! And the raging second, die! All hail, horned rat!
It does give a little bit of experience if you raid also. Not a ton.
Good raid!
Don't typically raid that much, but... Alright, so hopefully it'll take them a few turns to get back online. So it's kind of chilling with our management here.
Time to do it, leaders!
Nothing fancy going on. I think I do want to level up that assassin, though. I could use him, to, like I said, to try to go scout, but... Try to see if we can find, we see the dwarfs now. Try to see if we can find, Skaven Blight. But... It's what I've done in the past, because the assassins, like, I don't know, I just had a lot of them floating around. They aren't, like, amazing in combat. I mean, they're alright. Like, they help you kill lords, heroes, and things like that. But usually that's not a problem with Skaven, because you just surround them with a bunch of rats, and they just don't get to participate in the fight. Because it just takes them so long, most lords, to carve through the rats, unless they have huge, like, AoE damage. So maybe, I don't know, maybe scouting for Skaven Blight would be better, but... Getting the replenishment is very nice. Being able to assassinate heroes that are trying to mess with you are nice. Although Queek has all those protections, so that they're probably not going to be able to do things like block movement on us. I don't even think you can wound lords anymore. I think they took that out of the game, or maybe SFO took it out. You can only wound heroes, like with other heroes, which I like. I always thought it was kind of sleazy. I know in the base game you could assassinate enemy lords. And that was, I think that was really cheesy. I never did that. They've taken away a lot of the cheese from the base game, which I really like. I never participated in it. I know there were other content creators that did. But I like that they're not making that an option anymore. It makes the game more credible, obviously. Okay, so after we knock out the dwarves, we'll see how Numas is feeling. We might be able to get a peace agreement with him. If we can, I'm cool with that. We just have to wait 10 turns if we get peace before we fight him again, and then we can wipe out the bottom right corner.
We'll touch Black Pillar.
Wait, what is this? Misty Mountain. We have located some valuable enemy supplies. Warriors of a minor clan. I don't remember where Misty Mountain is. Okay, so basically we can spend money if we have a Skaven Undercity somewhere. I think we can spend money to give them debuffs. No, I'm not gonna... I don't care about that. Okay, nice. We finally did get an extra one here. On the 20th turn exactly. That 5%, baby. Okay, so we're just going to put up the standard. We're doing alright on food for now, so I'm not going to put up the food one. That's tough for these dwarfs. They're getting there. Gurkha's got a lot of stuff too. Spread that Undercity, baby. Is that worth? I mean, we've looked at that before. It basically pays for itself in 20-something turns. I don't think so. Like, if it's something that's really far away and I'm really not going to get there for a long time, maybe we upgrade it, but I think for right now, that's fine.
Horned am
Yeah, I still think that Vermintide, Pestilent Breath, and Blessed with Filth are all fine. Just go Ancient Cunning, I believe. So you just want as much ambush as you can possibly get. Now remember, if you're not Queek, let's see, he's got 30%. I think it's faction-wide, 25%, right? Yes, that's for every lord. So that's really good. So that's 55%. So we should be at 100% with every lord once we get the ambush thing. So as long as they don't have ambush reduction, we should be able to ambush every time, which is super powerful. So we're just going to keep bringing him along just to get his loyalty up, level him up a little bit.
Scurry forward.
I mean, he is costing us 900 gold a turn, but I think it's worth just to get him powered up so we can split up and have two lords. That's a lost plateau. Yeah, we should have enough movement to sack and occupy.
Mighty warrior
Oh, who are they at war with? Are they at war with anybody?
Anad?
Necroc Brotherhood.
Ready. Why do come? What can we help you with this night? Fine.
Warlord Queek Hetika. Stab, gouge. Battle fight, yes.
It looks like it's a pretty actual fair distribution of units. Like, they aren't just killing my catapults, which is great. So now I can actually do some auto-resolves in this campaign, maybe. Hallelujah.
Skulk, hide, take.
Yeah, we're just gonna sack.
Find trinkets for Clan Moors.
Okay, we get some extra storm vermin if we want them. Okay, and we need one more point here before we can get feared and renowned. I think mine all mine. This is cool. We don't need this one as much. We don't need lightning strike. I've actually figured out too, if you have a lot of movement speed, even if you don't get the ambush on your first attack, you can back up and then attack again, and it re-rolls it to see if you get the ambush. So even if you don't have 100%, if you have like a 99% ambush and they get that 1% where it's not an ambush, you can just back up and then attack again. You'll probably get an ambush.
Stab, stab, die, die.
Okay, level 1's fine.
Well overs.
Do we want to get rid of that, or do we want growth? Anything special here? No. That gives Globadiers. This gives 2 extra storm vermin. I mean, we could eventually build this up to a tier 3 and get some more storm vermin. We are going to need this for devious plans eventually. Having this does help with public order because you get the Untainted, which balances out the corruption. Okay, I'll just repair it. I'm fine with that. You can also get an extra recruitment capacity if you want that. And you get extra Skaven spears and slingers and all that stuff. So that's actually not bad. To upgrade that to tier 2 wouldn't be terrible. Eventually. Okay. So that's fine.
The Under Empire spreads.
Assassin. We just want to replenish troops, I think. Assassinate's also very good, but maybe we want Gutter Fighter. I love that he has this now, which is pretty good. The Weeping Blades. It gives him a lot more utility. Now, we have a lot of replenished troops. I'm just going to go for the Gutter Fighter. Just help me take down those hordes a bit faster.
Scurry away. Damage taken.
How much does it take for the
Dreaded one.
50%?
Red mage.
I'm going to actually just move forward.
The council's voice.
The reason is I want to make sure that we can hit this in 2 turns and not take extra turns off. Also, I want to scout him.
Do you take me for a wizard?
Okay, so they are out. I guess they're attacking Kasabar over here. How's Numos looking? They're starting to build up an army again. We might have to send... We might have to actually send him back.
Grey Master.
Just in case. Because if they come running at me right now, I'm not going to get there in time. We don't have a great garrison. It's okay, but... Do I even need... I don't think I need him.
Warpstone.
Let's see if we can get peace with him real quick.
Praise King, your presence here
No, we're not
angers the
good.
god
Because
Hathor.
they got some stuff back.
What?
Is this for all? It's just Tomb Kings. Okay. Yeah,
Better than Thanquol, yes, yes.
I think we might actually have to send him back because I don't think we're gonna need him for this fight. I think that Queek is
Need more
enough
trophies, yes, yes.
with all of this stuff. Should be enough to kill him. So I don't want to roll the dice. Okay. What else about Skaven that I haven't really explained? So some of the technologies we can go for. So like what I outlined is you know, going for clan rats early, which definitely if you're going for Queek, getting that 10 armor is really what you want early game, because the difference between 25 armor and 35 is a big deal, especially in recent campaigns where I've played the Wood Elves, so be sure to check that out. I'm still working on that campaign right now. You can really learn to appreciate stuff that has high armor. Like, it matters a lot in combat, and so getting that extra 10 armor is a really big deal early on, especially on clan rats. Like, clan rats are pound for pound one of the best units in the game as far as like cost with Queek, because you can hire them in at like, they get crazy chevrons. I've already got like 7 ranks on them. And they have a lot of health, 15,000 health. You can get them up to, especially with Queek, you can get them up to 45 armor. You know, they'll have like 40 melee attack or whatever, and they'll cost like 70 gold. You know, they're like zombies that are actually really good and fast. So
Clan Moors is mighty. You are not.
no, bro, sorry, you're on the list eventually. So one of the only, but the other paths you can go with, so I like going for that into the weapons teams. If you're Ikit Claw, I would still go towards the weapons team stuff, which means you're going to be getting the clan rat stuff anyways. Like, the only other way you can start getting into techs is through the bottom tree, which is for like the gutter runners, which is not that good. It's a lot of wasted stuff. So we're going to work through here. It's a lot of wasted stuff going for those gutter runners. Like this stuff. Hit and run. I mean, the speed is nice, you know, but like the gutter runners are a little bit better than they once were, for sure. And that eventually does build into, you know, death runners and storm vermin and things like that. And that's pretty good. But I mean, one of the main things is you also get to go into virulent stuff early. So if you're going with Skrulk, like this stuff can be really good. So maybe you try to rush through here and just go to hallucinogenics and distill poisons. we're gonna have to get it eventually because you have to have this tree, and this tree in order to get record effective recipes. And then from that, getting plans within plans. And that's where you get your big stuff, like Ultimate Experiments, which is huge, obviously. Where your Vermintide spawns all Storm Vermin. So, yeah, I mean, we just want to go for record effective kind of quickly, although I'm going to probably go Volatile. Actually, you need, I forgot, you need Ingenious Plans anyways to get plans within plans. So, yeah. We gotta go through here anyways. So yeah, we're just gonna go through here, get this stuff, maybe look at this stuff, we'll see, and then come back through over here. Now they added on this one. This is a new one I forgot to mention. It costs food basically, but you can get some different bonuses. Like that gives 10 extra growth, 10 extra campaign movement range, 4 replenishment. You know, just some extra little bonuses here. Now the upkeep reduction for everybody is nice. I might actually do like the growth and the forced march. The 10% campaign movement range is really nice. I think with SFO they have added a lot of extra movement or some extra movement stuff to most factions. So how strong is the boss? We're just looking at this yellow bar. Okay, they're not that big. They probably have like a 10 stack. But I'm gonna send him back up there anyways, just because I don't think we need him for the siege. The magic is nice. I think we can handle it without him. Let's just...
8 beats is mine.
Let me scout this first, just to make sure. I believe this dude's getting sieged. Oh, it just switched owners. Okay. Okay, good thing I scouted.
Don't think so. No. I will not share.
These are interesting.
Plan.
Those are pretty good against Skaven. Like AoE, like big damage is nice.
Keep Gracia scum away. Challenge me.
Okay, I'm just gonna pop in ambush just so maybe they don't see me here.
Warlord Queek Hessica. I got kill.
Okay. And then still waiting on that. 2 turns. Anything else? All the Undercity stuff is rolling.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Yeah, and our food situation, it's starting to add up. Maybe I do put the food thing in here, because, yeah, we're starting to eat through some food. Army upkeep under Empire is 5. Settlement upkeep is 7. So, yeah, as we start taking on more and more stuff, food does start to become a lot more relevant. Now, I can, like, buy some food buildings and things like that, but... because we want to stay in the green for the growth. I mean, there's just obviously a lot of good stuff there. So we want to stay in that green.
Clan rats are not content.
Okay. It's fine. What we got here? Still waiting on that. Don't need this. I mean, the growth in the public order... how close are we here on this? It's 2 turns for growth.
Clan needs new, better.
What if I had 20 more growth? It'd be 200 and... is it 20 growth or 30 growth? 25 growth. Okay, so what if I had 25 more growth here? That would give me 206. It's not enough. It's not going to make a difference. Okay. I was just looking to see if I could pay 3,000 gold to get my stuff 1 turn faster. Maybe would I do it? Answer no. Okay. So yeah, we just want to go for those weapons teams. What other considerations or strategies? Barrack Var. Oh, who's this purple that took over? Last Defenders. Okay, so Last Defenders making a push here. Knocking out some stuff. Oh, was that? Okay, that wasn't Himri. Okay, so Libaris. It looked like they have no army. They may have no towns. I just saw them flip through with the yellow. If you have sight of the people, then it'll show you that yellow bar. I think I've been doing this a lot, but I don't know if I explained it fully. The yellow bar and the red bar, if you don't know, tells you how strong an enemy's army is compared to yours, like all of their total military force. So if they have a full yellow bar, that means they don't have an army, basically. If it's like that right there, like Numas, see it has that little bit of red. That tells me they probably have like maybe a little half army or something of some skeletons, maybe like 10, because I have 2 armies that are basically 1.5. Like Barrack Var right there that you just saw probably has 2 20 stacks, because it said they were even with me. Okay, they actually did spot me and they're coming out. Huh. Well, I could run. Oh. They failed to spot my ambush. Okay, so I get an ambush on them anyways. Do I want to use any food? I think 4 is fine. I think we're going to kill them. Okay, yeah, so they just didn't see my ambush. Sweet. Yay for ambush. I mean, ambush is one of the most powerful mechanics in the game. Obviously, because I mean, it's basically lightning strike, but you get to choose how you're setting up all of your units. So you get perfect positioning every time. Obviously extremely powerful. And the reason that you get that with Skaven, once again, is, at least in theory, they have pretty weak units compared to other units. Like, can a clan rat one-on-one beat a dwarf warrior? Probably not, you know? But the thing is, you get so many upgrades with clan rats, and they're cheaper than dwarf warriors. And there's just all these other, like, reasons why they're good, in conjunction with everything else the Skaven has to offer. But yeah, if I were to just walk one clan rat up and fight one dwarf warrior, the dwarf warrior is going to win.
Storm vermin! Our tail's yours!
I was just introduced a long time ago to the Warhammer universe through Shadow of the Horned Rat. Where are their quarrelers? Over here. Okay, we want to kill the quarrelers. We'll kill the rest of their stuff anyways.
I am right, paw. Snicked the apprentice. Assassin. Warp lightning cannon. Die. Blade claw catapult. Attack charge. Slingers.
God. Yep. Turns out Skaven have really good
quick.
artillery.
Onwards! Creek and a car! Go! Fight! Just lost the desires. Our tile's yours! Die! Blade stabber! Murder, kill! Ashin slingers!
I don't think... No, they can't fire while running.
Shooting! Storm vermin! Under empire! Kill! It's got to move! Good, now kill! New victim! Ashin slingers! Attack! It's just... Warp lightning cannon! Die! What? Fight! His eyes.
Carve him up. Oh, he's taking a little nap. It's a little dirt nap. Yeah, as you start taking towns, more and more towns, then it starts charging you more and more food, and then you have a larger capacity for food, and then it's like based on a percentage of your food. So yeah, the food does start to become a little trickier to manage. You basically need to be killing stuff every turn.
More quick.
Ideally with multiple armies. One thing I like about Malekith for the Dark Elves is he shares his experience with the other lords. Queek like takes the experience from your lords. So it does allow him to power level a little bit faster. But later on... Wait, where are those savages? Okay, interesting.
Warlord Queek.
Alright, Warp Stone. Nope, we're just going for Renown and Feared.
I had taken.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
Warlord Queek.
Hit him up.
Attack! Attack!
No, I will not shame my clan.
Alright, we should be able to beat these guys. I mean, it'll be a little tougher, a little on the tough side, but we don't have the upgrades for these yet. They still have quite a bit of ammo, though. The reload time doesn't matter as much because we're going to empty our clip anyways. I think we can just beat them.
Who dares challenge me?
Four of these enough? Let's go just a little bit more, just to make sure.
Gouger is ready.
Okay. So Skaven, ironically, are one of the best siegers because they have such good artillery. So you can just blow out their towers, just hit everybody, and then we can use the warp cannon to blow out their front door. Now, we don't have amazing stuff that can come through that front door on them. It's okay. We do have the storm vermin that can pile in. So we're just gonna put these over here. Over there.
Council's command.
There we go. So this can reach around a little bit. Alright, so we can hit that up. This is 2. This guy's probably not going to do a lot. I mean, he might be able to sling up on top there. This will be our 1 group. 0. I'll go ahead and start getting used to putting him in the 7 group because we're going to have a Warlock Engineer and eventually a Plague Priest. All kinds of stuff over there. And all of these are pretty much replaceable, so it doesn't even matter if they die.
For the Valentine.
So task 1 is blow up that tower.
Stop.
And insta-dead. Basically, there's 1 extra shot and it's gone.
We obey.
Now, a lot of these get blocked by, like, their walls and stuff. Like, these little ramparts block a lot, which is really annoying, but... They're trying to, like, dodge it. The arcing shot's so great, too. One of the annoying things though is like it starts like blocking vision kind of. Blow out a few more of these walls here. Vision's blocked, so they're running forward too much here.
Skaven, yes, yes! What the orders? Now, move! Scamper, scurry! Ready, ready! Onwards! Now, ready! Nazgul kill! And what's master? Our tail's yours! Blade thrower catapult! Now yours! Our tail's yours! Attack charge! Now, ready, now! Now, you'll fall away! This way. Whiskers forward! No sneak move! Guide us onward! Murder! Kill! Rick-a-rack. Under Empire and Starbuck. Fight, attack!
Come on, boys.
Shriek! Shriek! Skitter and leap! Horned rats will! What orders? Skitter and leap! Yes, fight, kill!
Get away from these lads! They're all dwarfish and will be for all time!
Climb rats! Fight! Clan advance! Council's command! Queek, yes! Faster! Scurry! Scream, Ricat of Drake! Advance, retreat! Out of my way! Faster! Scurry!
That dwarf worked for the people. Assassin.
Not worth it!
Kill them!
Slay no foes! I smell failure! What? Yes! Yes!
Come on, bros. Get into this.
On rats!
They just do not, like, sometimes when there are, like, these wall breaks, they don't know, like, what to do.
Move! The fight attacker! We are everywhere! Scurry, move! Rocky Jajas!
Who is this lord?
Attacker! For real.
Beating the crap out of him.
Fight back! Blake Lock! What? Attack charge!
I mean, a lot of this is just because dudes are not.
Fancy! Bow to Queek! Shame! Moving! Retreat! Undying loyalty, master! Yes! Yes! Guide us, Horned One! Hasten, hurry! Guide us, Horned One! Yes, good! Yes! Queek wants this! Move! Renki shriek!
Ace.
Scamper sky! Sneak, run!
Doesn't have any concealment bombs yet.
Quick, go! Over here!
Aha! Got him.
Onward, full! Fancy!
Torchbearer for the everlasting realm!
Climb rats!
Get your
Attack! God! Murder, kill! For the vermin tide! Move! Attack! Challenge me! Rick-a-rack! Hasten, hurry! Yes! Should we run, please? Storm vermin! Fight! Breaking out! Squeak! Great, yes! Storm vermin! Skaven, yes! Die! Stab! Go, master!
I really wish I had some magic.
Fight!
Nope. Dang it. How'd they run me down?
This way!
Maybe run.
Onward, full!
Mark this day!
Over here! Renki shriek! Run, chase! Advance, cowards! Masters! Captain's command! Hasten, hurry! Queek and a car. That bastard.
Stay in the booth!
Fight attack! Fight them! Finally! What orders? Yes! What orders? 13! Yes!
I was just saying how good they are at sieging, and now
Where's
could
the
be a
target?
problem. How much HP does it have? No, that's not correct. 488. Okay.
Sneak, right!
Now I could sneak in. If I can just sneak in and just get a hit on him. and
Clan
lower their armor.
advance!
Should we run? Free?
Creep Annika!
Service!
If I ever land a hit on him.
Oh, baby!
The mask of
Yeah, there
fear!
it goes. Okay, lowered all their armor.
Scamper,
Last 70.
Quick, go!
That's what I need to do. Just like sneak in, see if I can apply the armor debuff.
Skaven! Yes!
Did we kill the Lord? So
Don't
it's
die! Kazaklit! Storm vermin! All die! This way,
shooting for those
fool!
two.
Fight! Get them! Murder! Kill! Counselors, come on! Play claw catapult! Assassin! Winky shriek!
305. You'd get hit by something.
Slice that!
None flee!
Onward, fool! Attack! Charge! Move! Quick charge!
I think we killed it.
I agree! Die! For the Valentine! Slaves down! Assassin! Clan advance! Sneak, right! Storm vermin! Ready! Guide us onward! Storm vermin! Ready? Skitter, then leap!
Well, watch out. Man, that Dwarf Lord kind of laid down the law on us there for a second. He got a little cocky, thinking our hero was going to be able to take him
I
down.
am Clan Wars!
I forgot they have Slayers, though. Those won't hold up very long. I mean, they're unbreakable, so they actually will hold up, but they...
Our tile's yours! Look at the lid! Now move! Quick, go!
I just think, I say this every Skaven campaign, but I just think that, like, there's such a unique fantasy faction. Like, these rats that are alive, that are, like, technologically, like, pretty savvy, like, good inventors. I mean, I know that's kind of like goblin-ish type of stuff, too. They're supposed to be good. But, like, goblins aren't really, like, that good. And, like, they invent stuff, but it's always, like, there's something messed up with it, right? They screw it up somehow. There's the Skaven, like, use this warp technology to actually have some, like, pretty dang good, it's kind of rudimentary, but effective tech, you know? Some next level stuff, these doom wheels and things like that, you know?
They flee!
Dwarfs don't have little machines like that, at least not in the game right now. I don't know, I think they can kind of hold their own.
Nasty things die!
I think probably killing them. Yeah, we are killing some of them, we're also killing some of us.
Assassin!
It's not good for business.
Yes!
Okay, let's go ahead and bring these dudes over here. Did he take a hit from something? He's about the same as he was.
Storm vermin! Run, chase! Find seed! Assassinate! Storm vermin! Honigrat's will! Retreat! Retreat! March, Scotty, yes!
It wasn't bad. I noticed. Oh, it's 25% speed also. 25 melee attack. I don't know if Skaven needed that much more of a buff, but once again, there's a lot of people obviously that have a hard time with Skaven.
Now!
So
Ready now! Fight! Fight!
it's a pretty big buff on Queek. Queek is already one of the strongest droids, I think. When you consider his campaign stuff in the game. Slayers do look really cool, but they're gonna get run over by. Tatted up. No loss. I like it. The Dwarven Thugs. I should put up a bit of a better fight than I thought they were going to do. Yeah. So, Assassin, do not put him on the Lord by himself. Bad idea. Note to self. I mean, maybe I should, maybe I should send that assassin out to go scout out Skaven Blight. I mean, realistically, yeah, it's nice to level him up. I mean,
Honigrat, notice me.
he's kind of useful, but confederating with Icket Claw ASAP is probably more useful.
Now you belong to Moors.
Oh, wow.
Queek's riches, now Queek City.
I think I still have enough
Take
to take
still,
after that.
make Queek rich. More Queek.
Yeah, we don't know. Natty Boobos, Sharpshooters, Warplock Giselles, yes. Giselles are great, man. Like, they're not as amazing on sieges, although they're okay. You don't get the same upgrades that you get with the workshop. Yeah, we got feared and renowned. We could go for post-battle loot items. Having a lot of items are actually quite good, because then you hire a lord and you just throw a bunch of items on him and maybe they won't defect. Although, how many, let's see, so I have 22 points left or so, 23 points left. So I need 3, 6, 7, probably 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we should have enough. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get Crimson Guard too, because I might actually start getting Storm Vermin sometime soon.
Yes, yes. Queek
Tapped out
always
on
wins. Soon now. Stinks like a
Let's go ahead.
grazier.
Go ahead and replenish.
Dreki Sagrik. Get the things.
We go ahead and get it tier 2. That would save us some money since we already have so much anyways. Let me go ahead and grab it at tier 2, and then we can immediately upgrade it, get to tier 3, and then maybe get the, since it has a gold mine. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll spend 20 gold.
I, mighty warrior champion.
I mean, it might be a mistake because we might drop in a little bit lower on the cash side there, but there's all that contamination. Okay, so we already have one of these.
Ones for
I think
realm
maybe we
wakens.
do go for some storm vermin. So we have so much money right now, and that will allow us to just, as soon as we hit this tier 4, just go for just like a crazy death stack and come up here and try to make a push on Caracate Peaks fairly quickly with storm vermin and the weapons teams.
Let me
Get
think
like
about
a
it.
professionalized army. So yeah, I know I was saying you don't need the storm vermin as much, but if you're taking on like a ton of stuff, it does help to have some storm vermin. Okay, okay, we don't get a landmark building. We can get gold mining pit. Definitely want that. Wait a couple of turns on that, and then we might grab some storm vermin there on the way out. Now we already have 4, so I'm not even sure if we can recruit anymore. If we buy this, we're not going to be able to recruit anymore. But we do need storm vermin stuff everywhere anyways at some point, just so we can get more of them. They're only rank 3. Now this is 10% extra income. Doesn't seem like it's worth. Until we get the public order under control. Maybe like this lost plateau. Where's the... Okay, this has the eggs. I guess we can go ahead and level this up and throw down some public order buildings. Try to stabilize public order here. Yeah, recruitment capacity +4 if we want that. Food generated tax rate, no. Oh, I guess if we're not taxing it, you might as well get 5 food per turn. And then that gives public order if we want to stabilize, but we gotta wait on the provincial whatever. I guess we could just go ahead and throw down the public order and maybe stabilize it, because I don't want to have to deal with rebellions. Okay, that's fine. So got that rolling in.
Where shadow of home,
Lost
rat.
plateau. This dude can come up here.
I order scurry move.
One more turn on that.
It is night.
Silver Host and the Brotherhood like it. Bowman
Highball.
of Orion do not like what we have going on over here. That's interesting if you're like Wood Elves and you could find this. I'm really surprised it's not a... It's not like a landmark building for elves. Because there aren't many places where you can find that stuff. Okay. I think that's all good. A couple of turns in these places. Okay, it doesn't tell us. We just kind of have to look at the Undercity stuff. Okay, see, they actually got a building here, or they have a hero. Characters 30.
My father
So, like, this thing
demands
has
it.
Discover Undercities by 15. This one also has it by 15, so they have 2 heroes sitting here. So you gotta be careful. If they have a bunch of heroes, they need 4 in order to find it. Okay. And we're gonna save the regiments of renown. I usually like to save those just in case you get just attacked out of nowhere and you're just not ready for it. Like this looks like what might be happening right here. you know, if we get attacked out of nowhere, then you need to be able to just hire a bunch of units really quick. Okay, so it looks like they might be coming for us. If they do, we're going to have to bring Queek back up there. I really wanted to just, like... I mean, I guess I need to go up there anyways to get the weapons team stuff. Okay, so Skull Takers must be the savage orcs that spawn down in the south. Okay.
Be gone! My servant fails me.
Alright, they're like, Papa's away, it's time to play. Yeah, it's a good thing I started heading up north, huh? Alright, well, we'll get back at this next turn, so we're going to start this.
Master of Seers.
Probably just spam all, like, buy everything we can get here. It's gonna be expensive, but we got to make sure this doesn't get burned. Just go and just waddle into our little town here, buy everything we can. We should have like 40 units.
Nine.
And it's gonna be tricky because they are all converging on me. But we'll run back up here with Queek.
What now?
As fast as we can. I think we should be able to hold out, so we should be able to get there in 1, 2, maybe 3 turns.
Must spread our own corruption.
So we'll get there in 3 turns. This guy is going to take 2 turns to siege us.
My ancestors.
We're losing 8 food per turn, so that's a little on the rough side. Maybe we shouldn't have spent the food on the bottom side. Because we are losing, like, losing the 5 leadership is pretty big. We could switch this over to food mode, which I thought about doing before.
Too strong?
Although I kind of do want the public order also. We'll figure it out next time. But yeah, this the Saurus with him are gonna be tough. If he wants to fight us. They're kind of hitting us at this like really vulnerable point in our evolution where, I mean, we still have like the Plague Claw catapults, which are very strong. We've got some storm vermin. But yeah, we really need some weapons teams in here, and just like a lot of the stuff at tier 4, you know, like these Doom players, the weapons team, Plague Priest, all these things would be great. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.